Did you ever think about how many friends and family members actually have pets that you know of? Probably not, because many of you that are listening probably have one or know somebody who does. Pets today play a huge role in many people's lives. So much that some people will even take them on vacation with them so he or she won't have to stay home alone or go to a animal holding facility while they are on vacation. But what about the pets that aren't so lucky to have great homes and owners like that? The ASPCA, or also known as the American Society of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, says that approximately 6.5 million animals over the whole United States enter animal shelters nationwide every year. And many of them, 3.3 million, are dogs and 3.2 million are cats. My name is Chelsea Kleka, and maybe next time you decide that you want to get a pet or your friend does, try checking out the shelter or first to help save some lives. Now we're going to talk about some facts about animals that don't have homes. Every year, approximately 1.5 million shelter animals are euthanized. Of those, 670,000 are dogs and 860 are cats, according to the ASPCA. The APPA reports that 30% of dogs are purchased from breeders, while 23% of dogs and 31% are cats are obtained from an animal shelter or a humane society. The ASPCA also has that 710,000 animals who enter shelters as strays are returned to their owners, which is awesome. But of those, 620,000 are dogs and only 90,000 are cats. You may be asking, where do most people get their animals if they're not getting them from the shelter or buying them from a breeder? Dogs adopted from the shelter in 2015 and 2016 is about 30 to 36%. The Humane Society of the United States states. Cats obtained from the shelter or adopted in 2015 and 2016 is only 46%. Dogs taken in as strays is a very low number of 6%. Cats taken in from strays, instead of taking them straight to the Humane Society, these people who found them decided to keep them, those is only 27%. You may be asking yourself, why adopt instead of just buying a puppy or a kitten that you choose or pick out? That's simple. Buying a cat or a dog can cost anywhere between $500 to $1,000 and sometimes even more depending on the breed of animal you choose, compared to a $50 to $200 fee to adopt a cat or dog or an animal from a shelter or humane society that is already neutered and has all their shots ready to go for you, and you don't have to pay any medical bills, and they already have the history and it's already vetted for you. Buying a mixed breed is sometimes better than buying a purebred pet. Reasons being that some purebred animals, depending on what they are, I know larger dogs like Great Danes and Mastiffs sometimes have more health problems because they are purebred, and that just stays in their genes that they will, sometimes their stomachs will twist, and that can cost thousands of dollars, or you may even lose your pet and only have it for a year or two. And lastly, why adopt instead of buy? Because simply you're saving an animal's life, which is always awesome to take something out of the shelter than giving them a loving home instead of letting them sit there or even at the end be euthanized because they could not find forever homes. Now that we covered some facts and information and benefits of getting a pet from a shelter or even taking one off the streets and keeping it instead of taking it to the shelter or the Humane Society, I hope that gives you a different perspective on the shelters and humane societies, maybe why you should think about buying or adopting a dog or cat from the Humane Society or shelter. By all means, you can go spend a lot of money on a puppy or kitten because it's cute and small at first, but remember, they'll always grow up, and they'll be the same dogs and cats that are sitting in the shelter. I found an article that talked about a group that is called Clear the Shelters. Saved many shelter animals in 2014, and the group that started this saved 73,000 rescue pets in Fort Worth, Dallas. And that to me is very inspiring. And I hope this presentation gave you an inside perspective on maybe why you should adopt an animal instead of going and buying one. Thank you.